Genesis chapter 4 and Genesis chapter 5:1. The man had intercourse with his wife Eve, and she conceived and gave birth to Cain, saying, I have produced a male child with the help of the Lord. 2. Next she gave birth to his brother Abel. Abel became a herder of flocks, and Cain a tiller of the ground. 3. In the course of time, Cain brought an offering to the Lord from the fruit of the ground. 4. While Abel, for his part, brought the fatty portion of the firstlings of his flock. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering. 5. But on Cain and his offering he did not look with favor. So Cain was very angry and dejected. 6. Then the Lord said to Cain, Why are you angry? Why are you dejected? 7. If you act rightly, you will be accepted. But if not, sin lies in wait at the door. Its urge is for you, yet you can rule over it. 8. Cain said to his brother Abel, Let us go out in the field. When they were in the field, Cain attacked his brother Abel and killed him. 9. Then the Lord asked Cain, Where is your brother Abel? He answered, I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper? 10. God then said, What have you done? Your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground. 11. Now you are banned from the ground that opened its mouth to receive your brother's blood from your hand. 12. If you till the ground, it shall no longer give you its produce. You shall become a constant wanderer on the earth. 13. Cain said to the Lord, My punishment is too great to bear. 14. Look, you have now banished me from the ground. I must avoid you and be a constant wanderer on the earth. Anyone may kill me at sight. 15. Not so, the Lord said to him. If anyone kills Cain, Cain shall be avenged 7 times. So the Lord put a mark on Cain, so that no one would kill him at sight. 16. Cain then left the Lord's presence and settled in the land of Nod, east of Eden. 17. Cain had intercourse with his wife, and she conceived and bore Enoch. Cain also became the founder of a city, which he named after his son Enoch. 18. To Enoch was born Irad, and Irad became the father of Mehujael. Mehujael became the father of Methusael, and Methusael became the father of Lamech. 19. Lamech took 2 wives. The name of the first was Adah, and the name of the second, Zillah. 20. Adah gave birth to Jabal, who became the ancestor of those who dwell in tents and keep livestock. 21. His brother's name was Jubal, who became the ancestor of all who play the lyre and the reed pipe. 22. Zillah on her part gave birth to Tubal-Cain, the ancestor of all who forge instruments of bronze and iron. The sister of Tubal-Cain was Naamah. 23. Lamech said to his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice. Wives of Lamech, listen to my utterance. I have killed a man for wounding me, a young man for bruising me. 24. If Cain is avenged 7 times, then Lamech 77 times. 25. Adam again had intercourse with his wife, and she gave birth to a son whom she called Seth. God has granted me another offspring in place of Abel, she said, because Cain killed him. 26. To Seth, in turn, a son was born, and he named him Enosh. Genesis 4, 1-26. Genesis chapter 5:1. This is the record of the descendants of Adam. When God created human beings, he made them in the likeness of God. 2. He created them male and female. When they were created, he blessed them and named them humankind. 3. Adam was 130 years old when he begot a son in his likeness, after his image, and he named him Seth. 4. Adam lived 800 years after he begot Seth, and he had other sons and daughters. 5. The whole lifetime of Adam was 930 years, then he died. 6. When Seth was 105 years old, he begot Enosh. 7. Seth lived 807 years after he begot Enosh, and he had other sons and daughters. 8. The whole lifetime of Seth was 912 years. Then he died. 9. When Enosh was 90 years old, he begot Kenan. 10. Enosh lived 815 years after he begot Kenan, and he had other sons and daughters. 11. The whole lifetime of Enosh was 905 years. Then he died. 12. When Kenan was 70 years old, he begot Mahalalel. 13. Kenan lived 840 years after he begot Mahalalel, and he had other sons and daughters. 14. The whole lifetime of Kenan was 910 years. Then he died. 15. When Mahalalel was 65 years old, he begot Jared. 16. Mahalalel lived 830 years after he begot Jared, and he had other sons and daughters. 17. The whole lifetime of Mahalalel was 895 years. Then he died. 18. When Jared was 162 years old, he begot Enoch. 19. Jared lived 800 years after he begot Enoch, and he had other sons and daughters. 20. The whole lifetime of Jared was 962 years. Then he died. 21. When Enoch was 65 years old, he begot Methuselah. 22. Enoch walked with God after he begot Methuselah for 300 years, and he had other sons and daughters. 23. The whole lifetime of Enoch was 365 years. 24. Enoch walked with God, and he was no longer here, for God took him. 25. When Methuselah was 187 years old, he begot Lamech. 26. Methuselah lived 782 years after he begot Lamech, and he had other sons and daughters. 27. The whole lifetime of Methuselah was 969 years. Then he died. 28. When Lamech was 182 years old, he begot a son, 29, and named him Noah, saying, "This one shall bring us relief from our work and the toil of our hands, out of the very ground that the Lord has put under a curse." 30. Lamech lived 595 years after he begot Noah, and he had other sons and daughters. 31. The whole lifetime of Lamech was 777 years. Then he died. 32. When Noah was 500 years old, he begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth.